Okay, what is the formula to find speed? Speed is equal to distance divided by time. You can actually find that on your formula chart. What you will not find on your formula chart is your triangle. We suggest that on your formula chart, as soon as you get your STAR test, you write triangles for each of the formulas, and you go ahead and fill them out. This one would be speed right here, distance divided by time. That way, if you're asked to find distance or speed or time, you can use that triangle to efficiently figure out which formula to use. Here we have the same situation happening with the density formula. We can use the triangle. We have density is mass divided by volume. That's how the formula is written in the formula chart. But if you use your triangle and you're looking for volume, then of course it's going to be mass divided by density. If you're looking for the mass, it is going to be density times volume. And if you're looking for the the density, then it is mass divided by volume. For an investigation, a student records data for 4 unknown substances. Data for unknown substances. Here we have the substances, the masses, and the volumes. We're looking for the density. Okay, since we're looking for density, density is equal to mass divided by volume. So we're going to take this number and divide it by the volume number and get the density. So the first one is 6.95 divided by 4, giving us a density of 1.73. And density is grams per centimeters cubed. Next one is 4.54 divided by 2, giving us 2.27, same units. 4.0 divided by 1 would be, is it 1 or 3? Divided by 3, I'm sorry, I can't see that. 1.4 divided by 3 is 1.8. And 10.35 divided by 5, giving us a volume of 2.07. Here are some densities of some known substances. The student, which substance is most likely carbon? Well, carbon has a density of 2.27, and substance number 2 has a density of 2.27, so substance number 2 is likely carbon since the densities match. Okay, the flow of energy through organisms. The partial food web shown below is found in an aquatic environment. This type of environment has many organisms in the same trophic levels. Which 2 types of organisms in this aquatic food web have a producer-consumer relationship? Okay, producer, we're looking for a plant. We're looking for something that goes through photosynthesis. It takes the energy from the sun. Consumer is something that eats. It eats other organisms, and in this case, it is going to be a plant eater, so it's going to eat plants. So let's come here and look. What is our first option? Microscopic algae and white suckers. Producers on a food chain. Also, the other thing you can look for is no arrows pointing to them. They don't eat anything. They don't consume anything. So they don't ever have arrows pointing to them. So microscopic algae is down here at the bottom. It does not have any arrows pointing to it. So it is going to be a producer. So anything eating it would have a producer-consumer relationship with it. White suckers. Let's find our white suckers. The white suckers are right here. Is there an arrow from the algae to the white suckers? Yes, there is. That means the white suckers eat the algae. So this may very well be our answer, but we never want to stop there. Small invertebrates and amphipods. The small invertebrates are right here in the middle. Definitely not a producer because they have arrows coming to them. Not a producer. Amphipods are located right here. Again, arrows going to them. Not a producer. Cannot be our answer. Phytoplankton. Here we have our phytoplankton right here. Phytoplankton. I don't see any arrows going to the phytoplankton, so that definitely could be a producer for us. And we've got mummy chogs on the other side. Mummy chogs are right here. The problem here, and they are consumer, is that they are not eating the producer. So although this is a producer and this is a consumer, they do not have a relationship because there's no arrow in between them. And finally, the amphipods, which are located, where I'm not seeing them, but I already circled them. Here they are over here. I already circled them. Amphipods. Again, they have arrows pointing to them, not a producer. Channel catfish, no arrows. There are arrows pointing to them, not a producer, cannot be our answer. So our best answer is definitely A. Okay, so this is it for our BFF. You are going to be given a final assessment at the end, and you'll have to turn that in. That is where your main grade is coming from. Please make sure that you remember all of this information. It's going to be important on your STAR test. And if you need to back up or you need to rewatch any of these, they're going to be on YouTube till the end of the year.